Okay, okay, we are live. Oh, that's fun. I like how it caught me making a weird face. Of course it did. Okay, give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna arrange my little computer here, and we are gonna get going with this party. All right. Hello, welcome to Trisha's Secret Time. Today it's just me. Let me know if you can hear me. I've got this mic on since I don't have to hear Natalie. I get to plug a nice mic in for a change. Someday I'll fix my mic situation, but right now that's not today. So let me know if you can hear me. Let me know I look okay. I'm streaming in from Zoom today because I needed a little workaround, and I saw some chatter about the no notification. Yes, YouTube is still being weird and we're working on it. I don't know what the issue is. It's probably user error, but we're going to keep working on it because I would love to be able to get a notification out to you guys in advance so that you guys know we're doing the shush. All right, I'm Tara. This is a live stream that we do. Natalie is normally here. She is not. So if you're just now tuning into this little live stream, you're wondering why you were suggested this. It's because you probably watched a video of ours, Natalie and Tara Try Stuff. And the algorithm was like, hey, you love that. You'll love their live stream because they're very big on live streams here on YouTube. And that's how you ended up here. This live stream is just to do a behind the scenes look at our lives. We chit chat live with you guys. We talk about what's going on. We're more honest than we probably should be. So yeah, and today I'm on my own. So everyone be kind. I'm going to start by saying hi to everybody in the chat. So if you're new out there, say hi in the chat. Don't hide out, because the whole point of this for us is to talk to you guys directly. That's what makes this fun. So chat, I'll say hi back. Tell me where you're coming in from. It's really fun for us to know that kind of stuff. I distracted myself. There was something I wanted to know. Doesn't matter. All right, here we go. I'm going to say hi and then. Okay. David Faith, of course. First and foremost. Hi, David. I'm so glad you got your stuff in the mail. Hey, Valera, Blue Ridge in the house. That's awesome. Jack Boots. That's good because it's going to be a little hard for me to multitask today. Jack Boots, AKA Grumpy Garden Gnome. Welcome, welcome. Desiree Gonzalez. Hello. Lockpicking Engineer. Hello. Lockpicking Engineer. Hello. Also, I'm going to try and keep myself slow in talking. I get nervous when I do this by myself, and I will talk a mile a minute, and we're going to consciously make a choice not to do that together. All right. Cool. Clayton Gordon, hello. Just say no to zombie cucumber zombies. Yes, we love our cucumbers, our pickles. Shannon West, here's what I saw. No notice, no thumbnail. You're not getting a thumbnail either? That's so odd. I may have found a workaround today while chatting to Natalie before this. So hopefully I'm finding a way around it. It's YouTube, guys. I don't know. I have hundreds of trade shows, lanyards, and IDs. Yes, these are all my mostly film festival. No, yeah, they're all film festival IDs from over the years. And I used to just tuck them away. I'm a bit of a sentimental person, and I have a really hard time getting rid of things, especially stuff like that. And so every time that Natalie and I have gone to a film festival, or I've gone to a film festival, I've hung on to the filmmaker pass because I don't know, it's kind of cool. Someday when I'm old, it'll be fun to look through them. Let's see. Melinda, good afternoon to you. Stephen Brown, hello-sies. Logan Brown, hello. Derek Ward, hi. Corbett Corbin, hello. Deborah Lerman, how are you? Thank you for the emojis. North Korean prisoner Goomba. Yo, chatting from my prison cell in North Korea. Hope y'all are doing really well. I don't think that's true. Bike contests. Nope. Messed up. Contests. Yeah. Hello. Anthrax. Hey, it's been a while since I've seen you on here. Germs and Marie. Hello. Sheldon Cogan. Thank you. Bless you, ladies. Happy, safe summer from Wisconsin. Hello. I've never been to Wisconsin. I want to go. But I love the dialect. I think it's so much fun. David Fate, Tammy Schiffer. Tammy, forgive me if I'm just now seeing your name for the first time, but I think that you're new here as well. Where are you hailing from? Love when new people pop in. It's so good, especially if you guys have been longtime viewers and you're just now tuning into a live stream. It's super fun to find that out. Like, oh, you've been out there all along and doing the thingy things. All right, like I said, welcome to Shush Shush. Today I'm by myself and we are making conscious efforts to talk slowly. Let's start with our Algo Monster Question feeding thingy. We do this just to kind of help you guys, help us feed the algorithm, which helps us get more views, which then helps everybody do more things. I don't know. What is my Algo question? I wrote it and then promptly. Oh yeah. Okay. So in the last couple of months, I've been taking more of a chill pill than usual about work and stuff. And I've been getting more into my hobbies. One of the ones that I just started is bookbinding, which it's over there. My art desk is over there, which is I'm pointing over there. What is your hobby? What do you do? I love knowing people's hobbies. One of my favorite things about TikTok is you wind up discovering all these people and all of their different hobbies and stuff, or like they're also their side hustles, their jobs, their creative endeavors. And it's so fun. I watched this guy the other day put a big block of wood on one of the spinny thingies and take a chippy and spin it. And he made a mushroom box. And it was so cool. And I just think the world is fascinating. Like whittling, but with power. Like you take it, you'll spin it. I'm sure there's like a technical word for it. Oh no, Shannon, I whittle. Shannon, I want to see your whittling. Send me pictures. Natalie, that's Natalie's thing. I wish I whittled. I love wooden anything, and I'll buy the wooden version of anything. Turning, cool, so cool. I love the way that wood looks. I will buy anything that's in wood. If I see like a wooden mushroom, I will buy it. Like I'm a bit of a sucker. I want to replace a lot of my kitchenery with wooden thing. I'm such a sucker for wood. It's a little overkill, especially when I have like a wooden dining table and I'm trying to put wood decor on top of it. Like I need to slow my wood roll. So I wish I could whittle, but I'm worthless at it. Absolutely worthless. I have a spoon in my kitchen to prove it. My hobby is getting yelled at by my wife. That's like every man's hobby, right? Isn't it? I love spinny things. Brian, I don't know what that means. Spinny. You like to spin? You like things that spin? You like tops? Is your hobby tops? Hey, you're back. Welcome. Bowling. This is Chalon. Bowling, arts, taken care of, puppy, golden retriever puppy. Bowling, Natalie was a bowler. She was in a bowling league when she was younger, which I think is pretty darn cool. I'm got a weird natural knack with bowling so long as I don't think too hard, which means that I can never actually learn. If I try, then it all goes south. I whittled a ball in a cage. Oh, send me that, Shannon. That's pretty darn cool. I know that's got to be hard to make. Blair is gaming, walking and running, D&D, audio drama stuff. Yeah, gaming super fun. Hey Blair, I'm gonna go run a 5K at the end of September, which I think is just kind of hilarious. I'm like, it's else. I could do this. It's gonna sneak up on me. This is not gonna end well. My hobby is remaking retro gaming logo. Althrox. Whoa. What do you mean you remake that? Okay, send me an image of that. I want to see these. What do you mean by remaking retro gaming logos? That's pretty darn cool. Jack Boots, fermentation is my hobby. Do you mean like pickling? That kind of stuff? Desiree, according to the IRS, making YouTube videos is my hobby. Because I don't make any money. If you don't make any money, it's a hobby. So my day job, my bartending gig, used to be my GM, he's now my district manager. He adores me. We love each other to absolute death. And so this is 100% teasing. But anytime I have to ask off work to go do producing or go to a film festival, he's like, oh, so your hobby is having you do things like you should just get a real job here. And I think secretly he hopes that I go into management at the bar and climb the ladder because he wants me to help and be a right-hand man, because I would be really good at that, but I would be really unhappy. So yeah, I feel you. Hobby, working on my 63 Beetle, tending my fish pond. My current extent of woodworking is smoking meat on my grill. Yum. Awesome. I want to learn how to grill. I have a grill left over from Brandon. He got it for Christmas one year and he used to grill all the time. So he obviously left it because that's not exactly easy to get back to Texas. And it's now mine. And I want to learn how to grill on it. And I keep trying to make a point to do that, but there's been so much getting the house into a housey place first before things like grilling and swooch can happen. I still have an extensive to-do list for things to kind of really finally put my house together. My hobby is, geocaching. That's cool. Reading is my hobby. That's a great hobby. I recently found a really cool TikTok account called That's My Bookshelf, and she's an avid reader. And one of the things she does with the books that she reads is she rebinds them into those cloth-bound, the cloth-bound series of the Penguin Classics. They're beautifully done. She makes them look just like that, which is how I've gotten into bookbinding, is watching her. And now I want to do that to my books. I think it's so beautiful. Blair, alcohol, probably. David Faith, I used to be a good enough bowler to go pro. Get out of town. I did not know that about you, David. This is so interesting. Yes, pickling and beer and mead. Oh, I get why you said fermentation. That makes sense. That's pretty cool. Can I have the weekend off? I want to go look for Bigfoot. If it's the same bar, then I love the bar. Yeah, I do love my bar job. It is no side of my bar job. Like, it's an amazing job. I just don't, the restaurant industry, although I love and understand it, it's not where I want to spend the rest of my life. And you've got to really love it to do the restaurant industry, because it is exhausting. Like, you work all the time. You're there all the time. My managers are there all the time. And it's pretty funny. I try to do what I can to make it their lives a little easier, but there's just no way around it. Happy Thursday, Ed. Welcome. And thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I've got this new outfit at the, out of the closet here in LA, and I really, really like it. I usually don't like this cut on myself because it makes me feel like an old woman, but this one made the cut. It's actually a romper, which I am full scale in romper season. It's all I want to wear anymore. I don't want to wear any other kind of clothes. I just think rompers are where it's at, which is unfortunate because it makes every bathroom trip such an adventure. I need more space to do my other hobbies. I need more time to do my other hobbies. Like, I have so many hobbies. Like, I love to watercolor. Bookbinding is my newest one. I've just started and like, I've had to stop because I've had so much other stuff going on. But now I'm kind of getting back to it. I love to do the bullet journaling stuff. I have all these giant canvases. I want to keep doing abstract painting, but I haven't really had the chance to. Embroidery, I'm just forever fascinated by watching people embroider, and like, I do it a little bit, but again, it's like sitting down to have the time to do it. And then also, I really need to find more physical hobbies. Like, I really do need to go back to doing yoga. I need to start walking again. I used to walk really avidly, and I need to make sure I keep doing those physical hobbies. But right now, there are not enough hours in the day to do everything that needs to happen. My hobby is genealogy. Currently have 37,000 people on my family tree. I mean, that's really cool. And you were an Indiana State bowling champion. I feel like I've learned so much about you guys in like the last 15 minutes. There are tons of videos on YouTube for learning the ins and outs of grilling and smoking. Oh yeah, I know. I'm definitely going to look into it. We've kind of touched on it a little bit on the channel, grilling, and I just want to like actually do it. I used to just always hand the meat off to Brandon and he'd bring it back. Like, that was the deal. He grilled and then I cooked, and that was kind of our situation. Brian Nealon, welcome. But I'm gonna look into it at some point. I review Emery's, but also love charcoal grilling and smoking. Also a drummer. I love organic vegetable gardening. Oh, that's fun. I love, that's a thing on my list. I love gardening. My garden's actually making it through the heat right now, which is very exciting for me. The herb garden outside and the side of my house didn't work out, but I think I've decided to actually put berry bushes out there instead, because I think that those will actually do better in that spot. It won't be as convenient to get out of a car there, is the only downside. So I got to figure out like a berry bush and then a cultivated spot where people can step out of their cars, and then a berry bush, because every time I plant something there, they just don't do it. But the only thing that's doing well right now is my strawberries. They're actually surviving this heat right now somehow. I love my bar job, except when the keg kicks. Oh yeah, that's me. Oh my gosh, it makes me just nuts. I get covered in beer. Last night I wore a costume for trivia. We did Indiana Jones trivia, so I dressed as Marion, and I I already dressed knowing it was gonna get, my clothes were gonna get so gross, but I was like intentionally trying to step back from the beer to keep it from popping on me, because even when they're not kicking, they pop at you. Hey, Dinkart, welcome to the party. Brian Nealon, welcome. Just so everyone knows, Brian Nealon is out of the doghouse because we finally went to have coffee, and we went and did the protesting together. Oh, I know where you can watch here. Oh, I know. We went and Brian Nealon and I went and did our protesting at Disney, and it's a 1 mile trek to go all the way around the lot. So, you do that 4 times, and that's 4 miles. So I kind of want to work into my schedule going and doing that protesting. But the one near me, Paramount, I think they just walk back and forth, which is not nearly as fun. Let's see. Problem with modern day books is they're meant to turn brown and become brittle and in 20 years. Oh, yeah, books die. Most of my hobbies involve couches and remotes. Yeah, we're talking about hobbies. Ben, welcome to the party. Benjamin Shribner. Are you new? I don't recognize your name either. I'm so sorry. Normally Natalie reads the handles off and I just go and I only half listen, so I don't always catch up on his name. Benjamin, if you're new, love to know where you're hailing from. How's Gizmo doing? She is doing well, surviving the heat, just being her usual cranky self. I think she's in the front of the house right now, being adorable. Please say hello to the Harp twins, Camille and Kennerly. Don't know who that is. Tara's unhappy surprise Jello mold. Yeah, I'm safer than usual. From Flagstaff. I've driven through Flagstaff and stayed for a night. It's really pretty there. I wish we could do a new season, Blair. Oh, are you guys talking about social media? And can get everyone together and pick it online. Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, it's a little less than 1 mile around Disney, which was really fun to discover. All right. From Northern Maine. I was just talking about Maine the other day. I have this dream of going to all 50 states before I die. It's kind of a thing. And like actually seeing the states. I've never been to Maine. I saw some really, really pretty pictures or some really pretty footage on YouTube. There's like a live feed of like different cameras from around the world that will just keep changing with some amazing music. Oh my God, the music is so stupid and I love it. But it shows you images from all over the world from different whatever cameras are piping in video footage. And it's really kind of cool because you can see all these different places, and Maine popped up. And I was like, wow, look how pretty Maine is. I really want to go. Come in the fall. Yeah, that would be my plan. I would like to go in the fall. It's very cold here. It's -1 degree Celsius. Yeah. It's really warm here. I'm blessed right now. My house is being very airy. The curtains are moving with the breeze, and so far we are very comfortable, but it is hot outside. It is very, very hot. Yesterday was so warm at work. I wore way too much clothing for that costume, and it's been very warm. So far, so good. Usually me and this house are pretty okay, except for like 1 to 2 weeks in October, where we get our last heat push of the year, and this place is just unbearably hot. Brian, I don't know if you know this, but that happened last year while editing social medium. So Brandon and I had to like prop our computers up and blow fans directly on our computers to handle the processing of editing, because our laptops were not really meant for the level of editing that we were doing, especially when it came time for the special effects. Like we were like, those poor computers were absolutely dying in the heat with us. It was hilarious. I'm within walking distance of Canada. That's awesome. All right, guys, let's do a little business time here. Let's see, going on right now. We will not have an episode launching tomorrow. We're entering a little bit of a more hipsy-hapsy schedule for content, but we will not have one tomorrow. We will have an episode next week. I'm going to start working on that today. Natalie, I haven't started editing it. I'm sorry. I know. I meant to start like 2 days ago, and then I couldn't. Sometimes it's hard to get yourself to start something. So we won't have an episode tomorrow. Everything's totally fine. We're just skipping a week. And then next week we'll have an episode coming out. It's going to be a sushi episode where we saw this little waffle on Instagram. I'm sure you've seen it where you take rice and you shove it into a waffle maker and then you put sushi on top of that, like sashimi basically, and it's supposed to be delicious. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. Too hot to do anything. Agreed. Absolutely too hot to do anything. This weekend, Natalie, which the reason why she's not here right now, we are in social anxiety is in the Cordillera International Film Festival. Natalie is currently in a car driving to the Cordillera. She might not even have enough reception to be watching this right now. Last when I called her, the reception was pretty spotty and she didn't have reception for like an hour. So that's where she's at. She's going to go represent social anxiety, and we're screening on Sunday at 3 p.m. There is a link to the festival below in the description box. If you'd like to join her, please do and say hi. We love when you guys come to these screenings and say hi to us. It's so, so fun. You probably will often find yourself in the videos that we make, as a couple of you out there have discovered, like Jack Boots and Ben. I don't know if you guys saw the Julian Dubuque International Film Festival video we just put out a couple weeks ago. That's essentially what we're doing. And hopefully, if all goes well with the current tech Natalie's taking, she's taking a new gimbal out there. She's going to hopefully have a video for Cordillera as well, because it's the first time we've ever gone to Cordillera, and we just want to show what it's like. We always want to like make a video out of the festival to share, because so often as a filmmaker, you get into these film festivals and you don't know what to expect or what the experience is going to be like. And it's just nice to like, oh, look, every time people have had like their red carpet pictures or they've made a video, we've gone and watched that. So we, to pay it forward, want to make the same things and also kind of get in good with the festival. It helps. Rain, rain, and more rain here. Oh, that's cool. Good for you. I was very over rain, and that is quickly forgotten now that it's been weeks since rain. I started following you after the Townsend episode. You two cracked me up, and you continue to crack me up. Oh, thanks, Ben. That's fun. I love knowing how people found us. Love the Townsend people. They're so great. I've gotten back on my kick of watching cooking history with Max Miller, and I bought his cookbook. It's really good. If you are into that kind of thing and want a cookbook like that, I recommend it. It's really well written. I haven't got to try any of the recipes yet out of it, but the writing is fantastic, and I'm really, really happy for him. It was in triple digits in Kansas yesterday. I expected it to be the same today. Gross. Well, that's just gross. I'm sorry. All right, in other news, okay, we got the screening done. We are in talks to get a drinking game going on for August. We're working on it right now. We'll keep you guys posted. There's a debate about just pulling everybody together in time, because normally we take August off, and also what show would do. So we'll keep you guys posted, but that might be happening. If not August, we're going to keep looking toward the future for a future one. Again, these are not going to be live streaming. So sorry. Like, again, tech on that's just way too difficult. Don't even want to attempt to figure that out, because it's just, I know it's a nightmare. Natalie knows it's a nightmare. It's way too difficult. But if you were in LA or wanted to come to the LA area to see it, we're looking to do another one coming up soon. So probably if we do, it'd be like toward the end of August or early September. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. Let you guys know when we have more details going on. Also very excited. We're going to thank you so much to the Deep in the Heart Film Festival. We won best comedic short, and then Natalie won best performance, not just best actress, not just best actor, best performance in a comedy for social anxiety. So thank you so much, Deep in the Heart. That means so much to us. We both have always wanted one of your trophies for forever. So we're thrilled to have them. We're thrilled that we got two, so we don't have to share, and I get to have my own. There's just a debate about what to do about Jason. Jason, you get nothing and you like it that way. So thank you so much. I'm going to hold off on any more Deep in the Heart stories or news and let Natalie give us a full festival breakdown next week. So next live stream on Thursday is pretty much going to be the festival episode. So we're gonna have two festivals to report on, one new, one old. There's lots of stories. I've already gotten a couple of stories from Natalie, and they're really, really fun. So I think you're gonna want to tune into next week when she's back with us. I got a signed copy. I wanted a signed copy, and I didn't get a signed copy. I don't know what I did wrong in the purchasing process that I didn't get a signed copy. So fine, I'm just gonna have to meet him and get it signed. Well, I'm glad that you got one, Jack Boots. I'm very glad for that. It's what are you talking about? Touchdown, not too far. Thank you, Ed. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I haven't seen Toby yet. I need Toby to come in. Kyle, Festivo, yes. Festus, no, I can't do that. I can't say that, but I like it. I like what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. I like it. It's perfect. Hi, Kyle. Welcome, welcome. All right. What else do I got? I haven't seen Toby roll through yet. Toby, if you're watching this belatedly, thank you so much for the PayPal. However, Natalie was wondering, is this actually, yeah, Toby Vega, is this actually payment back for something while she was drunk, or is this just a tithing? Let us know. We don't know. And if anybody sees him roll through, Toby, you're there. Oh, okay. Toby, don't type while you're driving. First off, thank you so much for the PayPal. Really appreciate it. Natalie wants to make sure, is this for something that she did while she was drunk and doesn't remember? Hi, Gizmo. What are you doing? Kitty, hi. Come here. You want to come here? Kitty, why are you upset? Why are you acting? What's out there? Oh, there might be somebody at the door. This is at the door behavior, just so we're all very aware of what my cat does. What is it? There's nothing I can do about it right now. I can't go over there. They're just gonna have to wait. It may be Gray Cat, but normally if it's Gray Cat, she like stays at the door. Oh, Toby, you're sweet. Okay, I'll let her know. She's like, I won't remember if I paid for something and he's paying me back. She's like, I just saw him, so I don't know. Well, thank you, Toby. I really, really appreciate it. We do have a PayPal down below if you guys want to help support the show. And then we do super chats. Any of the super chat funds that we're getting right now, we're putting this all into social anxiety film festival stuff. So like anytime we buy the marketing or we buy tickets for the cast or whatever, we use the money from that to make that happen. So just so you guys know where all of your funds to help the projects go. I watched a lot of Ryan Hall, y'all. Internet weatherman. Don't know Ryan Hall because he's gonna arrive at your post. Oh, yay! That's exciting. So David Faith, with Melissa Proudluck. I want to say I'm getting the name right. Marissa Proudluck is the creator of Painting with Wine, which if you don't know about this kit, it's a painting kit. It's really cool, and you use actual wine, dried wine. Pigment to paint with. And so Natalie and I did an episode where we painted a fern, and it's actually really clever and so fun. You use a little bit of wine to Subbenheimer. Summer Test, thank you. I got second place one time in the coin flipping contest. I didn't get an award though. No, you should. You get an award from me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your super chat, Summer Test. That's amazing. So Melissa makes this these kits so that you can do this as well. But as well, she's a very accomplished artist herself. And David Faith commissioned her to do paintings of Gizmo and of Orange Kitty and Winchester. So those have been in progress for about a couple weeks now, and they are on their way, which is awesome. Yeah, she is fixated. She's sitting there staring out front at something. What is it? I like my cat being this way because when I get home from work, living alone, when I get home from work, it's nice to know that if she acts like this, then I know something's up. Like I always feel totally fine walking into my house if I see my cat right away. I know everything's hunky-dory. I'm like, no big deal. If she comes running to the door or sticks her head out the curtains, because I'll pull up my driveway and sit in my car sometimes for a minute, and she'll poke her head through the curtains and look at me and be like, what are you doing? If she does that, then I know everything is aces at home, nothing to worry about. I can just go right inside, no big shamil. But if she acts like this, then I know something's up. Someone's around or in the house. I imagine someone came to the front door and scared her. That's usually what it is. But we'll find out as soon as live stream's over. I'll go to the front door and find out. Our cat has been in an awkward state of confusion this week. Oh no. What do you think that means, Blair? What is that usually a symptom of? Like, I'm sure it's something like they've had something happen. Hey, Stephen BR, welcome. My cat, Janie, is sleeping on my left shoulder. Oh, that's so sweet though. Yeah, Gizmo thinks that she gets to go wherever she wants. And so she'll hop up on this table and try to like help me work. It's so great. Just love everything about that. Let's see. I think that's all the important business time for today. Screening, deep with the heart, yes. June 10th is when the project started. Oh, June 10th. Okay, that's good to know. So it only took her like 15 days to turn that around. That's fast. We lost our older cat last week. Oh, Blair, I'm so sorry. Oh, I see. Oh, that's so tough. I am so sorry to hear that. That's really tough. The hardest thing about pets to me is that you can't explain to them what's happening. So like you got to take them to the vet, and you can't explain that we're going to the vet. It's all okay. You're fine. Like there's no way to like, hey, my cat will throw up, and then my cat will throw up and try to run from herself as she's trying to throw up. It's a whole thing. So I have to chase her down to get her to not throw up through the whole house. So but I can't explain to her like, hey, you're okay. You're just throwing up. It's no big deal. I just grab her and hold her. And like, she just doesn't know what's happening. So I just wish that you could explain to them like, everything's okay. You're fine. I've got you in English, and they would understand. And like, you can't explain, oh no, you haven't been abandoned. Like your cat, like, oh, one of the sadder things to my heart is that this little cat doesn't realize that. So Brandon and I were her owners for the first however many years of her life, and she was deeply attached to Brandon. Like they were so close. And for Brandon, this was his first pet that was really just his pet. As far as like your parents aren't part of the pet, and so they were super close. And so, you know, when he left and didn't return, she's never really understood why. Like she just feels abandoned. And so she already had a little bit of a separation anxiety-ish. Like she would get really worked up when we were gone for too long. Like we were gone for like a month together and came back, and she was just beside herself when we finally came back, and didn't want to go sleep for like 3 days, and finally went to sleep, and she was acting all kooky about it because she was not getting any sleep whatsoever. So this Brandon leaving, I can't explain it to her. I can't explain what's happening. I can't explain that I will never go anywhere. Like I tell her that, but not like it gets through. So now when I leave for any amount of time and come back, she's always a little like needy, and I can tell that it really affects her. So I try not to leave too many days in a row. Like leaving for trips is really hard because I know for her it's just terrifying that I won't come back, which is never going to happen. This cat is never going anywhere. This cat is my cat, and I will never abandon her. But I can't explain that to her because all she knows is that her other human abandoned her. Upside is because she got abandoned, she's gotten a lot more cool with making friends. She's doing a lot better with like coming out of hiding more often. So there's that. But it's just really hard that I can't explain to her that, you know, no, he still loves you so much. We talk about you all the time. Like she's the thing that he and I still talk about. You know, he was sending me money for her for months, like child support payments for a cat, because he just wanted to make sure she was taken care of. But meanwhile, we got it. But, you know, it just was really important for him to do that for his sake. So I just wish I could explain that to her as a cat, but you can't. You just have to, you know, it's hard. It sucks. I just wish you could communicate better. What breed of cat is Gizmo? She's a calico. Very scrappy. Found her on the street, calico. I didn't find her. Someone else did, but she's a foundling who didn't. Hey, is Natalie here? Did I see? She made it. Thanks, Natalie. I'm having to babysit the F out of it, though. It doesn't like, it's like, if I ever wear this in real life, I'm going to have to stick because it's very, ooh, the string maybe got loose. It's very wants to fall off my shoulders and expose myself to the whole entire world. So I've been having to babysit it, Natalie, but I've been doing a pretty good job at it. That must mean that Natalie has reception, so she can hear us. Excellent. Natalie, I've said everything perfectly, and I've not said anything the wrong way, and I've been watching all of my words. That's probably not true. Blair will report to you all of the inappropriate things I've probably said. Natalie is in the middle of nowhere. Hi, Tara's mom. Yes. Yes. Everyone wish Natalie congratulations for getting best performance. That's so, so cool. I'll let her tell the full story. There's some amazing pictures that Toby took of her winning. Thank you, Toby, for taking those. They're fun of her just shocked and surprised face. She's going to be back with us officially next week, and she'll give us the full rundown of what her adventure was like. Hey, Lido, welcome, welcome. Of her adventures at Deep in the Heart next week. I think that full film festival rundown. And just to keep everyone posted on film festival-ery, we're going to find out more festivals in August, and then we are definitely going to still be going to Gig Harbor in September. Late September is the next official film festival on the date after Cordillera. So if you are in that area, we'll have more dates and information as soon as we have screening times and stuff. We'll get that to you. But if you are looking for an opportunity to see Social Anxiety, that's going to be the next one after this weekend. As far as we know, there could be more coming up. We don't know. We'll more about that at the top of the month. Feels like you're not moving after you've been doing, right? Congratulations, well deserved. Microphone side needs fixing. Oh, thank you, Blair. See what I'm talking about? I'm working on it. I think my string came untied. There's a string back here that's supposed to hold it together. I think that's the issue. Yeah. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you, everybody. Did not think this through when I put this on. I just thought, oh, this is pretty. And I'm very hot today. I didn't think maybe I should, yeah, there we go. This string. See, these are the strings that are supposed to hold this to keep me appropriate in the world. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you for keeping an eye out. I think next time I'm just going to wear a t-shirt when I'm by myself, because I don't have Natalie giving me the eye to tell me that my clothing is wildly inappropriate for the world. Well-deserved, ladies. Thank you so much. We're really proud of the awards. Deep in the Heart is one of our favorite festivals, and we really value their opinion of as far as tastes and such goes. So to win an award from them does mean an awful lot. Yeah, it is hot every day right now. Okay. All right. I think I got it fixed, guys. I think we're safe. I tied that so stinking tight. I don't want to babysit anymore. Don't want to babysit my clothes. I'm not good at that. Ha ha ha. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, so Natalie is driving out to Cordillera right now, and the film festival will be kicking off tonight, I think. I think there's going to be a bunch of parties. They're very communicative film festival. They even tell you what kind of clothing to wear, which I think that's phenomenal because it's so hard to know. It's so hard to know exactly what to wear to these things. So thank you to Cordillera for giving us all. That's the main thing that Natalie and I want every time we go. Like, Natalie, I'm already thinking about Gig Harbor. I'm like, what am I going to wear? I started looking at red carpet clothes out of the closet the other day. I'm like, I have no idea. It's too cold. It's the direct inverse of right now. I can't live this life of the temperatures, just doing whatever it wants all the time, willy-nilly. Big pause to sip coffee because it is required. All right. We're going to be about 10 minutes from Joke Corner. I am still going to do Joke Corner today because I loves it. Sorry, summer test. It all parties with you Hollywood elites, isn't it? Yeah, we Hollywood elites. There's so many of us. I love that misnomer about Hollywood being like the Hollywood elites. Like, yeah, there are, but the vast majority of people are blue collar worker folks. I mean, they have like way more liberal viewpoints. But so if what you mean is you Hollywood liberals, then yeah, but elites, not so many. Very few of us. Very few of them. I am not one of those. Heading to Portland in a couple weeks. Anyone have any good? Oh yes, Blair, I do. There is. Oh man, there's a coffee shop. Oh, I'll talk to you offline. I loved Portland. There was a great hike I went on. I had the most amazing wings when I was there. What is on the door hanging? A scarecrow? No, that's where I hang my jackets. The first jacket is my next thing jacket, and the one below that is my sweater that I wear all the time, but I haven't worn it forever because it's been too gosh darn hot. McDonald's. My roomie, the actor, finally has health insurance. Oh, Medicare. But I mean, let's be fair about the healthcare number that we keep throwing around. Like, we decided that number. So if we want to do healthcare at a lower entry level, we as the union can probably decide that. Anyways, not talking about that. Okay, 10-minute warning to joke corner. We were gonna do joke corner. I will think of a bonus point thing in a second. I can't, no ideas are coming to mind. The only time I would invite on the red carpet would be to clean it. Stephen Brown, you don't know that. Yes, the royal with cheese. Oh, they're talking about the thing. Hey, Grega Pictic, welcome to the party. Yeah, I know. I left. Is it creeping out? It's the wind. So I left it cracked for Gizmo so that she could get back here and doesn't panic. And now the wind tunnel in my house is so strong that it's moving it. So I mean, it's my ghost. No, it's just the wind. I can feel the wind doing the thing. I'm concentrating all of my giant mind power on the oh, shut up, Summertest. Okay. Let's redo some business time since there's been quite a few of you have joined us since the tap. We will not have an episode going out tomorrow. No episode tomorrow. We will be back with an episode next week. It's going to be our sushi mini waffle episode. There's this silly video running around the internet where this chick makes a waffle with rice and then puts sushi on it, and it looks so good. So we just had to try it since we have the mini waffle maker. But yeah, that's gonna come out next week. I will save the spoiler alerts for you. Let's see what else. We got a screening for social anxiety coming up this weekend at the Cordillera International Film Festival, Sunday at 3 p.m. Natalie will be there with bells on. So please join her. If you're there, don't hesitate in coming up to say hi. We love when you guys say hi. You may find yourself into a video. That's what happened to dear, sweet Jack Boots and Mrs. Jack Boots. To doors means scarecrow, not scarecrowing. Just a check in on the door. Hey, Steven, you're funny. I'm trying to think of a theme right now. I'm like looking around my desk, looking for like I've got a bowl of cherries. That's as far as I've gotten with theme ideas. I got a cup of coffee. Okay, coffee. My last name is Cherry Cofferman. Like I'm thinking cat jokes. I'll take cat jokes. Cat jokes for 5 points. But I don't know what the points get you. Probably nothing. Let's see. Also, in other news, we're working on putting together a drinking game for maybe the end of August, early September. We'll keep you guys posted if we get more information on that. Again, this will be a live one, not a streaming version of the show. We're back to doing our live shows. So if you ever wanted to come to one, we're working on it. We'll have more details as soon as we have them. You could do a Carrie Fisher look-alike in the original Star Wars. In the line? I don't know what you're talking about. Just like do it because that'd be fun. Joke theme, wardrobe malfunctions. Very funny. Very funny. I'm sure Nellie was like, Tara, in the car, the way she says my name when she's upset with me for doing something. You could tie a cherry stem with your tongue. Oh, can I? No. Never worked that skill at. I'm sure that if I sat down and just worked at it long enough, I could figure out how to do it, but never had that figured out. Gotta go. Bye, Corbett. Have a good afternoon and great pickle month. Yeah, goodbye. Happy end of pickle month, everybody. It's over. The month in which we celebrate the pickles is over. Let's see. We also, I think that's all the big news and cool beans. All right. 6 months to joke corner, and now we're back to hobby talk. My favorite pickle joke. I will take any joke. Pickle jokes, cat jokes. Bye, Deborah Lerman. Goodbye. Rest in disaster pickle month. I'm so sorry for you, Blair. No pickles for you. I don't understand how you don't like pickles. There's just got to be something biologically wrong. Like, does it just taste bad? Is it too salty? Is it too sour? Blair, what is your issue exactly with pickles? Like fill me in here. Gross. Not to put you on the spot. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I just think pickles are amazing. Like people who don't like olives, I don't understand you. Or tomatoes. I also don't understand you. I love both of these things. Deborah Lerman, not me. Yeah. I like anything sour. Oh, so it's the sour component. I get ya. I like sour. I liked Sour Patch Kids as a kid so very much. There it goes again. It's the ghost. I like sour a lot. See ya. Bye, Summer Test. Have a good weekend. Thank you again for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that. We're gonna put that to our film festival fund. We really appreciate that. You have no idea how much that means to us right now. Love dill pickles. I love all pickles. The amount of pickles, when I said in our last video, like the amount of pickles in my fridge right now is a little out of control. I meant that. Like, there's more pickles than food in there right now. There's like, and it's partly because I absorbed Natalie's pickled situation as well, and sauces. But like that squishy texture. Oh, squishy texture. Yeah, I could see the texture. Like, especially like ones that are not crisp, like our pickles that we made. We think we overcooked them a little bit, and that made them a little softer instead of crunchy. And like after having them, like, oh, I understand the crunchy, why Vlasics make such a big deal out of their pickles being crunchy, because it does really make a big difference. So much better. Sweet pickles, yuck, yuck, yuck. I like those too. Just say no to pickles, olives, and tomatoes. No, I like all these things. I saw an article in the New Yorker, I think, about the thing that Southerners wait for every year is this tomato sandwich, a specific kind of tomato. Like, I don't remember that as a Southerner, but it looked stinking delicious. And I want to find those tomatoes and make it. Oysters is a texture thing. Yeah, I totally get oysters. It took me a couple tries to like oysters. Now I really love oysters, but it's definitely a thing. And then sometimes, even still, with oysters, I'm having an off oyster day and I really just want to eat as much horseradish and ketchup as humanly possible. I have eaten so much of that stuff that I've given myself a tummy ache. Trader Joe's garlic stuffed giant olives. I have those. I have those. I have the grilled ones. I have one stuffed with blue cheese. I have one stuffed with jalapenos. I have as many olives as I do pickles. I will pull them all out and take a picture and show you guys the ridiculous amount of pickles and olives I have. Also, the level of condiments in my life right now, like my fridge is primarily condiments and pickled things and like a food item here or there. It is a little silly. Oyster Rockefeller, I like the ones where it's in the shell and they bake it and they bake like a bunch of stuff on top of it. It's all like chopped up really fine. I think I've had that. If I recall, I think I've had that. I'd like pickles for you if it was humanly possible, but it's not. Thank you, Blair. I appreciate that. I appreciate the effort. No slight, man. You know what? You like what you like. And that's fine. It just means that there's more of that for me. And I'm sure there's something that I don't like that you like that you can eat more of now, which is impossible because there aren't many things that I don't like. It used to be Oreos. I used to really not enjoy Oreos. And then I had the thin ones, and that was my gateway Oreo. After that, I was able to enjoy Oreos. Like I got it somehow. I dare you to blend them all together and drink it. Gross, Kyle. No, I am not doing it. Prosciutto and cheese stuffed cherry peppers. Yum. That sounds so delicious. Delicious. I really love, there's this dish that's chicken and you stuff it full of cream cheese and spinach and wrap that in prosciutto. And oh man, it's so good. And like, if you want to get fancy, put fancier things in that little mix that you put in the chicken, it is absolutely phenomenal. One of my favorite things that I like to make every so often. Learned it from a friend. I really, really, really enjoy it. All right, 1 minute to joke corner. A reminder one more time for those that are new. I don't think anyone new is marked in, but just in case, there will be no episode tomorrow. Everything is fine. We just don't have an episode next week or this week. We'll have an episode for you guys next week. No big shramia. All right, here we go. Joke corner. I need to make this. Hold on, guys. I need to make this a lot bigger if I'm going to be able to read it properly. Hold, please, while I adjust. Has anyone seen The Emperor's New Groove lately? I just watched that yesterday, and I'd seen it before, but man, I enjoyed the second watching. Okay, here we go. David Faith, after you shenan once, you'll likely shenan again. But sure, funny. David tipped and hit my head on a snare drum. And now I think I have a percussion. Very funny. Derek Ward, at a job interview, the boss handed me his laptop and said, I want you to sell this to me. I took it and went home. Later, he called and wanted his laptop back. I told him $200 and it's yours. Nice. Clayton, a friend of mine recommended using horse manure on my strawberries. I'm not doing that again. I'm going back to whipped cream. Gross. Gross. Ed Keaton, what's it called when all the cat treats are gone? A catastrophe. Desiree Gonzalez. Whoa, jumpy. I want to see what Desiree wrote. Where to go? Oh man, I think I found it. Nope, lost it. Nope, found it. A man goes into a library and asks for a book about Pavlov's dog and Schrodinger's cat. The librarian says, it rings a bell, but I don't know whether it's there or not. Meh, meh, meh. David Faith, I was delighted to hear Captain Crunch will write his memoirs. His agent said they will be published in serial form, and will not cut the top of your mouth. Derek Ward, a ship carrying blue paint collided with a ship carrying red paint. 50 sailors were marooned. Clayton Gordon, boiled eggs are an unbeatable choice for a breakfast meal. Oh, okay, I get it. Meh, meh, meh. I think the joke sometimes is how long it takes me to get a joke. I went line dancing last night. Well, it was a sobriety test. Same thing, whatever. Why is the cat so grouchy? Because he's in a lousy mood. That's Gizmo every day. She's always in a lousy mood. My wife tells me I have two major faults. I don't listen and something else. Accurate. David, why did the green pepper have to withdraw from an archery contest? Because he didn't have an arrow. Meh, meh, meh. Kyle, what's in the wardrobe? Nine ya business. Desiree Gonzalez, I spotted a lion at the zoo the other day. He looks like a leopard now. Got it. Today I yelled into a colander. I strained my voice. Ah ha 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 ha. That is called a colander. It's always been a really hard word for me. I want to look up the etymology of that. Like, why are we calling it that? My wife loves that we named our kids after Star Wars characters. My daughter Chewbacca, not so much. I've been shopping and bought myself a new blindfold, a new one, but I can't see myself wearing it. You gotta be careful when you make those purchases. Buyer's remorse is a real thing. What did the big boy atomic bomb say to the nuclear bomb when they met? Nuke, I am your father. Desiree Gonzalez, what do you get when you cross a chick with an alley cat? A peeping Tom. Very funny. Kyle, I went to buy some camel pants, but couldn't find any. They're hard to locate. Just can't quite see them. David Faith, ordering at a restaurant. Me, I'll take a sloppy Joe, please. Why? Do you know this is a fancy restaurant? Me, apologies. I'll have the uncouth Joseph, please. Waiter, excellent choice, ma'am. Desiree Gonzalez, did you hear about the cat who drank 5 bowls of water? He set a new lap record. Yeah. David, I believe I was born with a photographic memory. I just never developed it. Yes. Oh, excuse me. This is not because you're boring me, guys. I'm just yawning. I told my girlfriend she painted her eyebrows on too high. She looked surprised. Desiree, what is crunchy and says meow? Biscuit. Kyle, it takes a lot of balls to golf the way I do. Yes, it does. Lots of balls. If math is mathematical and quizzes are quizzical, what are tests? Yup. Desiree, I went for dinner with the zoo animals the other day. They didn't all bring their wallets, so I ended up paying the lion's share. Yes. David, my daughter told me she didn't want to eat pork tongue because it came out of a pig's mouth. So I gave her an egg. That's funny. People need to stop putting flyers on my car. I don't want to see a ban called parking violation at the courthouse. That ban does that to me as well. It's very annoying. I'm not interested. For the millionth time, I am not interested. Nothing better to a cat after a fight than to hiss and make up. I am a whisker away from completing my model of cat. Source Giphy. And the Lord said unto the lake, come forth and receive eternal life. Luke came fifth and won a toaster. David, last night I accidentally superglued my thumb and finger together. Don't worry, it'll be okay. So my coworker just said, you shouldn't eat red meat. I said, my grandfather lived to be 100 years old. He said, did he eat red meat? I said, no, he minded his own business. David, a duck was about to cross the road when a chicken looked at him and said, don't do it, man. You'll never hear the end of it. Yeah. Now, what is the etymology of that joke also? Like, how did we get that joke? And why do we repeat it so much? Why can't you play Monopoly with a cat? They tend to be cheetahs. They also like, anytime you put a hotel down, they also like knock it off the table. It's not fair. They're cheating when they do that. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies! What is the difference between a cat and a comma? One has the paws before the claws, and the other has the claws before the paws. Ah, that's nice. I like that. Joke. I accidentally wore a red shirt to Target. Long story short, I'm covering for Kelly this weekend. Oh, that's funny. That's good. I like that. I like that. Your account is overdrawn. Well, so are your eyebrows, but here we are. Kyle goes wild. Dad, why did you name my sister Rose? Because your mom really loves roses. Thanks, Dad. No problem, Ricky. No problem, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Randy Macho Man Savage at the Westworld Mania 3. Okay. Desiree, what do you call the cat that was caught by the policeman? A perpetrator. David, what if soy milk is just regular milk introducing itself in Spanish? That's really fair. Very, very fair. I have a pet tree. It's like having a pet dog, except the bark is quieter. Yes. I never thought I'd be the kind of person who'd wake up early in the morning and exercise. And I was right. Oh, that's been a hard one. I really would love to be back to being a morning person, but the bar thing, like I am really missing morning life. Like I miss being a morning person. I'm sort of a morning person still. Like I get up at like 7, 8 naturally. Like today I woke up at like 7, 6. Oh my God, I'm more like 6:30. But still, man, I miss being able to wake up and just going out of bed and go for a walk. I saw a big cat wearing a very colorful hat and a cape the other day. I think it was a dandelion. I was in Starbucks and there was a guy sitting there, no phone, no iPad, no laptop, just drinking coffee like a psychopath. Joke. If lights run electricity and cars run on gas, what do cats run on? Their paws. Oh. I asked my cat if she knew any jokes. She just looked at me. Yeah, mine does that too. I'll ask her questions and she just stares. All right, here's our last one. Oh no, I'll do this last one that Kyle's got and then we'll call it. All right, chocolate comes from cocoa, which is a tree. That makes it a plant, so chocolate is a salad. I am 100%. I have heard this math before and I'm 100% on board with that. That's absolutely true. Bye, Ed. Have a great one. All right, last joke. Kyle goes wild. I like a jumbo kosher pickle. Guess you could say I'm a pretty big deal. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Shush Shush, especially my solo Shush Shush. Really appreciate you helping us keep this thing we do weekly going. It's so great to have this momentum. We're going to keep working on this whole notification thing. I got a workaround happening. So if I figure it out, you'll see a notification happen next time. I would freaking love that because I really do feel like a lot of you aren't catching us in real time because of the lack of notifications. Whatever. I digress. Don't forget, we do not have an episode tomorrow. Everything's cool and fun. New episode will be out next week. And this weekend, if you are anywhere near Cordillera, Natalie will be there Sunday at 3:00 for not a live stream, for a screening of Social Anxiety at the Cordillera International Film Festival. We'd love to see you there. If you do go, please say hi to Natalie. It means so much just when you guys show up. All right, guys, we will see you next time. Same Shush time, same Shush channel, and Natalie will be back. All right, I'm going to take the 5 minutes it takes to figure out how to stop live streaming. Here we go. Bye, guys.